the headphones because copyright. Hello, YouTube. It's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to another live commentary. I know probably the chat's going to be empty for this one, but I wanted to do this anyway because I don't want to be bothered. This is the 2003 Eddie Murphy comedy that has a kid dressed up as the Flash. This counts. This will be my last podcast for a couple of days. Daddy Daycare. Yeah, there's the Flash. The kid that his name is Tony. He's the kid that wears the Flash costume until the third act. This movie's a lot of fun. Like I never seen the sequels. I never seen Daddy Day Camp or Granddaddy Camp or whatever it was called. Grandpa Daddy Daycare. I don't know what it was called, but this is the best one, and it's the only one we ever needed because it's a fun movie. It was when Eddie Murphy was doing a bunch of kids films, but this is a good one. The kids can act in this movie, and it's very funny. So let's get started. I want to do this now because it's 2:00 in the morning, but hey, nobody can bother me now. So. At 2:00 in the morning, because I know Little Sims is asleep by now. It's 2:00 in the morning where he lives, and he doesn't live in Australia or anything, so it's not daytime yet. Because if it's 2:00 in the morning here in Australia, I think it's like in the middle of the afternoon or at night. I don't know. There's some copyrighted music. That's why I'm wearing headphones. There's a Jackson 5 song, 2 Jackson 5 songs. Then I'm Walking on Sunshine. There's a Revolution Studios thing. This kid is very cute. The kid that plays Eddie Murphy's son. There's some SpongeBob SquarePants little flippers. I don't want to do this at 11 o'clock. I don't want to be bothered. This is not a Q&A. It's a live commentary. I talk, you listen. That's how it works. When people do a commentary on a DVD or a Blu-ray or even a digital copy, do they have to answer questions? No. That's what the Q&A is for. It's a great cast, and Jeff Garlin, he did this way before the Goldbergs, 10 years before the Goldbergs. And he left the Goldbergs. Why? Because he's bipolar. Didn't know. Oh yeah, it does feel good to go to the bathroom in the morning after you're holding it all night. Yeah. That kid is like in his early 20s now because this movie was 19 years ago in 2003. I was in high school at the time. I have enough energy to do this now, so I'll just do this. It's a beautiful house, and there's no insignias in this movie. It's not needed. Movies don't need insignias, and you know what I mean. Affiliations. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa. There he is, legendary comedic actor Eddie Murphy. Apple products, yeah. And back in 2003, having a black comedy do well was rare in 2003 because it wasn't until Tyler Perry showed up that they had to make these, BLM movies that they had a full black cast and a lot of them are light skinned and Perry has to make cameos because reasons, or he's a supporting character as Medea or something. But I was never into that. To me, that's not funny. A man dressing up as a woman is not funny. It hasn't been funny since Mrs. Doubtfire. And I'm glad that never got a sequel. So, yeah, there's Regina King. She's a recent Oscar winner from a couple years ago. Yeah. Nowadays, everything has to be black and white. Like every comedy, every TV show, every stream show, everything has to be black and white. That's all. I don't get it. Chapman Academy. Yeah, a preschool Chapman. It's like Hogwarts for little kids, But if Hogwarts was done with kids that were even younger than Harry and Hermione and Ron, that kid's so cute. There's Jeff Garlin. Yeah, I didn't know he was sick. Didn't know he had. Hey, after what I've been through this year, I'm lucky I'm not bipolar. Mm-hmm. There's Steve Zahn. Yeah, very funny actor. He was good. He's the guy from the Diary of a Kid films. He was in Joyride. He's done some voice acting as well. No. Yeah, I don't want to be a Bush either. Yeah, remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. I'm just fine. Sometimes the chat is weird. These costumes are cool. They're real costumes and not CGI. How does this broccoli look better than She-Hulk because it's not CGI? Those kids are like zoned out. Yeah, Veggios. Oh, oh, oh. Why did I want to do this movie? Because I'm like, why not? You know, I don't want to be bothered. I want to do a podcast, one podcast where I don't have to answer questions. That those are just a bowl of Fruit Loops. Veggios. This cereal sucks. Yeah. This movie's funny, man. I had to put it. This counts since the Flash is in the movie. Yeah, it counts. I know I'm not doing the Justice League Snyder cut. It's too long, and I don't own it anyway. So yeah, there's been so many things I had to have do podcasts for. I canceled my road trip one because I need a break. I needed a break after what I've been through. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, you can't treat a little kid like it's an adult, guys. You don't have to give a cell phone to a baby. That makes no freaking sense. Angelica Houston, yeah, another Oscar-winning actress. She was in Witches, so before Hocus Pocus, it was Witches. Good actress, too, really good. She was Morticia in the and Adams Family and the Adams Family Values. Kids don't need to be treated like they're in college when they're like 5 years old, guys. Let a kid be a kid. Stop making these Pixar movies too adult with gay agendas and wink wink, innuendos and things that are going to go over their head. No, kids don't care about that. They want just pretty colors and colorful characters, and they want to laugh. That's it. That's why the Minions are so popular. Excuse me. You don't do that till you're in high school. That's why this fails for Miss Harrington because he's treating kids like they're in their 20s. I remember those in 2003. Yeah, I was never treated like I was an adult when I was 5. Yeah, even in Hogwarts, they didn't teach them like the most powerful spells when they were in their first year. They were just getting their houses first, and then they started doing little spells here and there. You saw he's wearing a Tommy Hilfiger shirt. See, the kids like that. Kids need to be kids. Don't let them grow up too fast. I didn't. There's Lacey Chabert, the cutie. What a cutie pie. This is what she did before Mean Girls and all those Hallmark movies. Fembots. That's a reference of Mystery to Austin Powers. Yeah. There's Kevin Nealon. Loser. Loser. Yeah. Yeah. Veggie blows. Yeah. Nowadays, they can sell anything to kids, except for a a Pixar movie where Lightyear is not even the main character. I know. At home. Yeah. It's what happened to a lot of people during COVID. But I managed. I managed, guys. They're eating Chinese food. I lost my job. Again, there's a kid in the room, and this is a PG movie. There's Yeah, because again, there's and Eddie Murphy in the '80s or the '90s, he would say f bombs like it was like normal. Nowadays, people are so 6 weeks later are so overly sensitive. Like they hear an f bomb and they go crazy. Yeah, they go to a trailer park. Yeah, I remember this fat lady. She was in the Tomcat. She was the lady in the library before he sees Heather Stevens. Yeah, yeah. She's smoking in front of a child, a baby. No, and this lady is crazy. I think these are like I don't know pedophiles or something. I don't know. Why would you put kids underground? Yeah, this is crazy. It's like Deliverance, but with kids. They don't show the kids. You notice that because it's again PG movie. Yeah, they should. Decent place, and then there's a drug rink or something. Does this have a commentary? I don't know if it did. No, it doesn't. It's a bunch of featurettes. Yeah, I'm glad that the chat's kind of dead because I'm like, I want to do one podcast alone without any interference because I've already reviewed this movie. So now I can laugh as loud as I want. I don't have to worry about looking at the chat just for once. Besides, I don't think Little Sim wanted to talk about this movie anyway. He'd rather be talking about Nick, Disney, and all this other stuff that has nothing to do with the movie. This happened. A lot of people lost their jobs during the pandemic because everything was closing, and even things that reopened or did open for the first time. It's hard to keep a job now. That kid's so adorable. A lot of the kids are. You have Elle Fanning, Dakota Fanning's little sister, and you have Tony, the kid that plays Tony. He's a kid actor. He's an adult now. They're just sitting there. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, and this movie's funny. It's a PG movie, but it's meant for for families. It's on streaming too. There's uh, what's her name? Sibin Fallon, yeah, or yeah, she played Fred's mom in the three Fred movies. Mm. Yeah, he speaks in Klingon from Star Trek. Ugh. It's a dead mouse. Yeah, I've seen a lot of those in my when I lived in two or three different apartments. We had mice. Exactly. Yep, we threw it in there. Watch. Oh man, you saw that girl's shoe fell off. I think that was not supposed to happen. Ugh. Yeah, like I said, I never stood in a daycare center. No, my parents took me to school, public school, and I was there until I was in high school, and then I went to college on my own. I like being independent and clean shaven. Hmm. Yeah, look, they're not lying. Those are actors. Oh yeah, they have some Toys R Us bags here. Yeah, Toys R Us reopened, but it's a small section in Macy's now. You're killing me. You're really killing me. Yeah, they have a bunch of toys all over the place. Yep, Toys R Us bags. I remember those. Plastic bags. Now they're everything is paper bags. Daddy daycare. It is. He's good with kids because Eddie Murphy's worked with kids. Golden Child, this movie, the Shrek. Well, not the Shrek movies because he did. That was a movie for kids. What else did he do that had kids in it? Oh yeah, Imagine That. Yeah, he's good with kids. He can work with kids. Oh, oh my God, he's cute. I haven't seen Pluto Nash, but I heard it's horrible. So do I. There's a lot of copyrighted music in this movie. I don't want to get a copyright infringement. There's a Jackson 5. Yeah. This song was in Guardians of the Galaxy at the very end. And there's no Chris Pratt in this movie. Yay. Plus, he's not in the post credit scene with the baby Groot dancing. That's hilarious. Yeah, rest in peace, Michael Jackson. He died way too soon, man. Yep, chocolate balls. Yep, he steps on it. Trust me. I want to do that to several cereal boxes that have like, oh, baby. And speaking of baby Groot, I have him on my shirt. And it's like, watch, don't want you back. And people were laughing when Batista was like, what? I love that scene in Guardians of the Galaxy. It's too bad Chris Pratt's in those movies, man, because it would have been a 10 out of 10 for me. But no, he brings the movie down for me because of his bullshit from now. Thankfully, 3 is the last one, so I'm hoping. I don't need a 4th one because having them in Thor Love and Thunder made no sense. Without Gamora, it's not the same. We need Gamora in the next movie. Yeah, below. And I love Jeff Garlin. When he left the show of the Goldbergs, it didn't work. Doesn't work. It's not the same. Without those two, without him and without George Siegel, the show is failing. It's not funny anymore. It's just depressing. And they killed off his character. So fuck you for that, ABC. No. No, we can't. We can't. He's right. Men can't have babies. Yep, they're guys. And they're not gay couple because they always. Yeah, men. Sickos. They're not gay, I'm telling you. Yeah, I mean, people act like they're from the dark ages now. I don't mind female cops and female, secretaries and everything like that. Yeah, live well and prosper. Live long and prosper. She's great. Yeah, exactly. Gender equality. And this was in 2003, not 2022. Yeah, except for you screw this up. I'll get it with bare hands. There's Leela Arsiri. I don't know why she hasn't done a movie in a while. She's a mix. She's like a black Pamela Anderson. Yeah. Yeah, he has frizzy hair, so you could tell he's black. He's mixed race. Mm-hmm. No, I was not breastfed because I was lactose intolerant, so I needed soy milk. Yeah, he has attachment issues. The separation anxiety. I had that too when I was 4. Oh, that little girl's adorable. This looks like Sarah Jessica Parker. It's not her, but autodextrose. My man, Crispin. Oh, yep, he kicked him at 5 o'clock. That's Lisa Edelstein. I know who she is. There's the Flash. Yep, there he is. Yep, I'm gonna wear that in Comic Con in 2 weeks. And anybody who compares me to Ezra Miller can bite me. About like a lightsaber. You're like, how about money? Ah, yep. Get it? Black people like money. $1. Those kids are so cute. They're adults now. And they're not on drugs like a lot of the Disney Channel and Nickelodeon stars. They fuck up and then they have to go find help. Well, some of them do. Some of them did not. Yep, there's the Flash. Yeah. No, I do. Of course I do. I wouldn't be able to read the comments on my video. Only 20 minutes in, almost 30 minutes. No, kids don't like to. There's Ella Fanning. Yeah, she's legal now. Ugh. Yep. Little Flash. Or Kid Flash. Rocket ship. Yeah. Yeah. They did that. 2 people are watching me. So, yeah, I guess they're from other countries because right now it's 3 o'clock in the morning in New York. Beautiful hair, Lacey Gerbert. I'm not gonna hold back. I said at Comic Con I'm gonna meet a woman. That's what I'm going to do. Now, when I was a small boy, at the age of 5, my mama said, "Greatest man, I'm a man. I'm a full grown man. I'm a fat man." Yeah, we know. The lime in the coconut, drink it all up. Put the lime in the coconut, all up. Put the lime in the coconut. I say, duck, 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 duck. A ragstone cowboy. A horse and a star-spangled rodeo, a rhinestone cow, Nagila Hava. Yeah, it's Jewish, guys. Yeah, because again, he's not Gal Gadot. He is Jewish, but he's not like Gal Gadot. That's a celebration song for Jews. Ooh, that has a lot of sugar. Yeah, these kids could nowadays they can go, but when they back in 2003 they couldn't see a movie like Batman Begins or The Dark Knight or something like that. Yeah, because kids, they shouldn't be seeing dark Batman movies when they're too young. I was 5 when I saw Batman '89. Yeah, but if I was 5 and I saw the Batman, I'd be scared to death because the Riddler scared me. Yeah, 1985, the year I was born. Yep, the sugar rush. Watch, they showed the Flash's effect of running, into the Speed Force. Watch. The Three Stooges. I wanna be sedated. You drank that bubble mix and didn't get sick. I wanna be sedated. Blah, da, 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 da. Yep, they broke it. That's how kids act, man. They act like animals. We give them all organic. Must come down. They crashed. Yeah, happened to me when I used to have a lot of sugar. Man, I'm hungry. I just had a banana, but I need to eat something later after I'm done with this podcast. Get it? Because he's fat. Crispin, man, she put Botox on her face. She looks horrible. It's like her face is like burnt. No, what? That's hilarious. I didn't see the sequel because none of the actors from the first movie came back. So I was like, I'm sorry, but Cuba Gooding Jr. is not Eddie Murphy, and that other fat guy is not Jeff Garlin, and they wasted all the talent that was in that movie. This movie was at least funny, and it was a huge success, and it never needed a sequel. Excuse me. Don't worry, I'll be able to sleep later. Elephant. She laughed for real. Wait. Hey, John. Thoughts on John Woo's A Better Tomorrow, The Killer, and Hard Boiled? Well, I haven't seen. I've seen The Killer. I was not a fan of it. It was too dark, and I haven't seen A Better Tomorrow and Hard Boiled. I'll try to watch them in for the fall. But I didn't know you were here, Salvatore. Like because Little Sims is asleep. I know that, but I'll answer that question because the chat's been kind of quiet tonight. I just needed a break because 30 minutes I haven't had a single annoying comment or oh what's better this or this, and it doesn't make any sense. Ah. No, we need Ritalin and leashes. That's what we need. Yeah, some people are still awake at 3 o'clock in the morning. I guess because it's a different time zone. I just had to do it because I wanted to do something. Some of the kids don't get any screen time. They're like in the background. Like this little black girl, she doesn't ever get a name because there's already a black kid there, and there's Ben. Some of the kids don't get screen time, but a lot of the other ones, yeah, yeah, and I will be too. That's in Asia. I remember that joke. Can you hear me now? Yeah. Everybody was saying that back in the 2000s with cell phones. Ugh. Yeah, fart jokes. I don't think they're funny, especially in this movie. Those, especially since they're off camera. It's happening. Yeah, another face. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, just change the diaper. I know it's disgusting, but like I said, I have to clean up after my puppy, so I know what it's like to look at bodily functions. That's gross. Look at that kid's face. Yep, you got to work. No, I'm gonna be able to go to a bathroom until I'm 90 because I'm like I won't forget. I won't. That's something I'll never forget how to do. Go to the bathroom. I know how to aim, and I know how to use a urinal still. That's something I haven't forgotten the past 2.5 years. Now you have to wear a mask when going to the bathroom. It's even worse now. Yeah, I appreciate the psycho music is in here. I missed. I missed. Oh hell no. Hmm. Yep, one of the greatest musical themes in horror film history. Mm, mm. Yep, that music was used in a lot of movies, not just the original Psycho and the remake, which was not needed. Yeah, again, they need. He's using a lawnmower. Again, that's dangerous. Even for adults, it's dangerous. Oh yeah, this is the wrestling scene. This scene cracks me up. He thinks he's Hulk Hogan. This movie's gonna be 20 years old next year. I can't believe nobody likes broccoli. Well, Ben likes broccoli, don't you, Ben? No. The Ric Flair music is funny. Everybody loves kung fu fighting. They're a funky Chinaman from funky Chinatown. Watch, he spears him. Watch, that's it, speared. You make me crazy. I know it's not a tables match, Mr. Cubits. Yeah. Hmm. They do be that guy. Are you going to review more 80s and 90s action movies this month? Well, I have a couple of days left. Next week, I'll try to do it before October 1st. I want to see Blood Moon so I could review that. That's a 90s action film with Gary Daniels. It's from 97, so I could review that next week. I don't like diapers. White Tiger is one of Gary Daniels' best and most underrated movies. I haven't seen it yet. The kids wrecked it. Yep. You saw he's wearing a Star Trek uniform. Nuke now. You saw he's missing a tooth. Mm. From Star Trek. I saw it ages ago. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it probably next week. I'll try to look for it. I want to see Blood Moon first because I've had it on YouTube bookmarked for a while. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, he was also in Are We Done Yet in 2007. Yeah, because I haven't seen a lot of 80s and 90s action films. I've been just reviewing a bunch of random stuff. Marvin. See, kids like goofy stuff, guys. They don't want to think. No, him. He's a cartoon, man. Yep. Yeah, we interview a lot of people. He's doing the Deadpool face. See, kids want you to act silly. Mm. Blood Moon has some cool fight scenes. Keith W. Stranford also worked on No Retreat, No Surrender 3 and the King of the I saw King of the Kickboxers, but it was a long time ago. That was before I had a streaming TV. I saw it on YouTube a long time ago. This Harrington, because she's the villain of the movie. Get it, guys? And she's not a mustache twirler. She's just, it's Angelica Houston. She rarely plays a good guy, a protagonist. Are you going to review all the Blood Fist movies? No, there's too many of them. There's 8, so I'll just do what I can, and because October I got to do, horror themed stuff mostly, horror thrillers, and thing weird stuff that I saw in the summer that I didn't review. hmm It's 50 minutes in, so we're about halfway through the movie. The movie's only 92 minutes. Yeah. Uh, Laminated. Laminated. Which were some of your favorites of the Blood Fist movies? Six is one of the best. Well, I think it was six. Yeah, it was either four or six. That was one of the best ones. Yeah, probably six. I think it was Manhunt or something like that. Yeah, that one was one of the most action-packed ones. After the first three were mostly like kickboxing movies. The later ones are more action-oriented. And he does, and he plays a father later on in the Diarun Piquet films. There's Layli Arsiri, yeah, mixed race. She's like a mix of, like I said, Pamela Anderson and Zendaya. Have gorgeous green eyes. Mm. Yeah, the music from Toy Story 3. Numb. I'm your daddy. Look at those eyes. Oh my God. Gonna be your Marvin. Yeah, she's beautiful. I get it. He likes black girls like I do. So even though she's mixed race, but yeah, again, mwah, I love it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to review some action movies next week. I'll probably do one later. I need some time. Dasani Water. Speaking of Gary Daniels, he played the villain in Blood Fist 4. Yeah, it's been years. Yeah, one with the chocolate Easter bunnies with nuclear detonators. Again, I don't remember. It's been years. I don't remember any of the films. Hmm. Yeah, but you feed your minds doesn't mean that shovel in adult themes in their kids' films. Dolphins are good. No, they're animal. They're mammals. Yeah, yeah. You don't tell that to kids until they're at least 13. Mm. Love to Seven Manhunt. You mean the one with Down the Dragon was as a fugitive? Was it six or seven? That's one of them. Let me see. I'm gonna have to look that up. We could chase Joker. No, Joker's not for you, kid. That's an R-rated movie. Lex Luthor. Nope. That's a Superman. Okay, Boomerang, Gorilla Grodd, Reverse Flash. Yeah, I'm gonna check which one it is because I have to do a podcast later. I mean, a video. Bees, not the bees, not the bees. Let me see. I enjoy all the Bloodfist movies. Eight is my favorite one, where he goes to Ireland. Yeah, it's been years. Let me see. Yep, there's Darth Vader. Yeah, James Earl Jones just retired, so enjoy retirement, James Earl Jones. You earned it. Yep, he touches the green lightsaber and then it turns blue, so that's a mistake. Barroom Blitz. This song was in Wayne's World. Barroom Blitz. Barroom Blitz. Yeah, no, no. My favorite one was not Manhunt. It was 6. Ground Zero is that was my favorite one that I saw. But it's been years since I've seen them. 8 is Train to Kill. There was another one called Street Fighter 2050, but it's not an official Blood Fist movie. The ones with Don the Dragon Wilson are 1 to 8. 6 Ground Zeroes, the Die Hard, and the missile base. That one was really cool. It's this one. This is fun, yeah. You saw there's a giant dolphin. Is this one? Yeah, now you can stream the. Tai Chi under the tree. It's cute. I love Bunny. 5 was another underrated entry where Don Dragon goes and gets amnesia, loses his memory, and loses fights Steve James. Yeah, like me. He doesn't move. Butthead, shut up, Butthead. Yep, my dog, his name is Soda. Mm, a tarantula who has Blood Fist 3 was the prison one. Richard Roundtree himself is in that one. And yes, I've seen Lion Hunters. Okay. Loser, losers, losers. You're paying us to do it too. He cracks me up, man. Like green eggs and ham. And I like to eat them anywhere. I like green eggs and ham. I do. I like them, Sam. I am. Punch Sam. I am. But wait, punch. Yeah. So the Blood Fist movies, I've seen all of them. It's just there's so many of them, and it's hard to review 8 films. Yeah, it's almost we're about an hour in, so the movie's almost over. There's about 30 minutes left, and there's a gag reel at the end. They get 4K releases. They really need the 4K treatment and remaster. They're full screen, even on DVD, out of print. All 8 of them. I know you can watch them on YouTube, but it's just these old movies get, like they get overlooked. Yet we have a bunch of shitty films on Blu-ray and 4K. I don't know. I don't know how the world works. Sometimes Shout Factory gets a hold of them. It looks like a Suicune. Yeah. I'm getting tired, and of course, it's almost 4 o'clock in the morning. But at least I'm doing this. At least it's nice to have a decent conversation with someone that's not, you know, under 18. Hmm. It's coming. No, I want that anyway. Hold on. There we go. Anyway, yeah. But the reason they're not on Blu-ray is because Roger Corman still owns the rights to them and distributes them. Right. He should just let them go. Who cares about the Blood Fist movies now? They're not going to release them in theaters anymore. Been way too long for the wait. Yeah, they should just release them on Blu-ray or just at least restore them. Yeah. When Corman passes away, he'll relinquish the rights. Because he's old, guys. He's almost 90. Hmm. She has nice legs for a woman her age, and she's much older now. Angelica Houston. Mm. It's hard to run in heels. Yeah. Mm. Mm. So do I. The Underdog was made a lot of forgotten fun B movies, but some of them do get a Blu-ray release or a DVD release at least. Daddy Daycare. I like the van. It looks like the Scooby van, the Mystery Machine. They paint on his face, yeah, and he looks like a RuPaul's Drag Race. Yeah, look at his face. He looks like divine. This is a bad time. Man of the house. Yeah, he looks like divine. Ratha Khan. Yep, Star Trek too. Becca and Jamie. Red Sun Rising is getting a Blu-ray by Vinegar Syndrome. That's a good company because they released New York Ninja. That was never even finished. and they've just finished it last year with, they dubbed over the voices, and they finished it, and it was released finally, and I saw it. It was hilarious in a couple of months or so, and one of the best. Great cast too: Michael Ironside, Mako, Yuji Okamoto, yeah, and James Lou. I saw him in the martial arts. What was it, Dragon Fest or something like that? I saw it on YouTube. Yeah, he's the guy. The guy still can act. I just appreciate that time of the 70s, the 80s, the 90s martial arts action films, and it's good because those movies actually were competent. Even if they were cheesy, they were competent. They didn't shake the camera and do quick cuts like they do now. You saw the Flash is gone. He's wearing a Marvin the Martian shirt. You saw, yeah, Spock doll and Aurora. Yeah, again, rest in peace, Nichelle Nichols. I know she passed away about a month ago. So yeah, he took his Flash costume out an hour and 6 minutes into the movie. There he is playing the Game Boy Color. I used to have that. Flash is gonna. We're gonna find them next year. We'll find them. You also worked with Don the Dragon Wilson in Blood Fist 5, literally 8 years after YouTube was popular for Karate Kid Part 2. Yeah. Watch. There's the costume. Oh, no, that's not going to happen yet. He's cute, this kid. No, actually, he's Wally West or Barry Allen. Watch. It's a good actor, this kid. I think it's Jimmy Bennett is his name. He's a good actor. Yeah. Yeah, I want to see Grant Gustin smile again. He's been so depressed since he started being the Flash. Excessive Force needs a Blu-ray release. I saw that movie. I have it on DVD. The first one. So Tony's smiling. It's cute. It made them laugh. Yeah, some of these kids don't even have a line in the movie. They're just in the background. You saw those Legos. They're playing with it. Which VHS stores do you used to go to in the 90s? Family Video, well, a Hollywood Video, Blockbuster. I used to go to The Final Frontier. Yep, Final Frontier. You saw that's a cool. The Starship Enterprise. Yeah, Nerd Talk. Yeah, there's so much Star Trek now. I wish they had just stopped after the 2000s. Like after the J.J. Abrams movies, I needed a break because we had that freaking you had Protege and Picard and Discovery. That's not Star Trek, guys. Have you seen documentaries on Canon films? You mean the electric? What was it called? The Canon Electric Boogaloo, or whatever it was called. Yeah, I didn't see that one because I heard that it was terrible. That it was they were trashing half of the movies there by any means necessary. Oh, this is another song in a Guardians film. There's two songs from Guardians of the Galaxy. You had the that Michael Jackson song, and then you have this one from Guardians 2, you know, at the end in the end credits. Surrender, surrender, butterflies. Yes, I heard that they were trashing it and kind of disrespecting even the fact that Madame Golden passed away right before it came out. Yeah, I know. There's a Darth Maul face. Yeah, I know. That's not cool. It's all right. Daddy's all right. He's a gentleman away. Surrender, surrender. I love that song. Yeah. Away. Hey. Jeff Garlin never changed, man. He's so fun. He's so over the top. I miss him. I miss him on the Goldberg. It's not the same without him. I haven't watched it since he left the show. Who's your daddy? Yeah, that's gorgeous eyes, man. Green eyes, like the Wanda Wise. Fantastic. Yeah, she was. Her character was kind of annoying though. In King's Ransom, I thought too religious and just too weird. Love canon action movies. Yeah, I like a lot of them, and even their other stuff like Master. They did Master of the Universe. They did Going Bananas. I didn't like Superman 4, but that movie was doomed. But I did like a lot of. I grew up with canon and the Death Wish sequels. I saw three of the Death Wish sequels, 2, 3, and 4. They're fun. The best one is 3. That is the best Death Wish movie, and after the original. The original is just way too depressing. A goat. Oh yeah, she replaces it with glue. That's not paint. That's not paint. Yeah, she's a total bitch, man. Oh, these are the Madagascar hissing cockroaches. Yeah, these are disgusting. I don't want to look at them. Bloodsport, Cyborg, Death Warrant, American Ninja franchise, Avenging Force, Cobra, Over the Top, etc. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Those are gross. Ugh, they're disgusting. Ghost really love pie. You saw an emoji face. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, but poor emoji, happy emoji. Even Street Night with Jeff Speakman. Yeah, I've seen that one too. And the PM Entertainment movies are also pretty good because I rewatched Last Man Standing, and that still works. Hmm. Son. Hmm. Yeah, this is the talk between the villain and the hero. Yeah, Final Impact with Lorenzo Lamas is another underrated PM Entertainment movie. Lots of kickboxing action. Yeah, yeah, that's still the worst of the original Star Trek movies. Number five. Mm-hmm. So the kangaroos. See, that kid doesn't have any dialogue, or the Asian girl, or oh my toys. This kid's so cute. Plus, Salvatore wasn't in a lot. You weren't in a lot of my other podcasts because you either showed up late or I did the podcast much later in the afternoon or at night or in the early in the morning. But I just wanted to get this done. I'll just do a review later, and I want to see Blood Moon. Hmm. You said there's a clown on it. So Daddy and Ben. Yeah, and the movie kind of resolves itself at the end, but it's a kids' movie. It's not going to have like a deep plot here. This isn't Inside Out or Soul or anything. It's just a family film. I quit. NU Image is another company that did a lot of them. Deadly Outbreak, Cyborg Cop 1 and 2, The Peacemaker, Sweepers, Bridges Dragons. Yeah, I've seen most of those. Quit. You saw Coca Cola machine in the background. I love that van. That van is cool. No credit cards, please. Don't ask. This stuff is not for sale. There's an Asian girl. Those kids look so bored. Thoughts on Sweepers? I've seen Sweepers. It's decent. Hmm. No, exactly. Don't do that. Pixar, don't do that. Exactly, Disney. Don't do that. Let kids do know what they want. When I was a kid, I know where I wanted to be. Hmm. Even as an adult, there's places I don't want to be and places I want to be in. Those kids are so cute. They're adults now, so they're in my age range now, maybe. Yeah, I have to get a good night's sleep when I go to Comic Con, so I won't be doing any podcasts that day. I don't know which day I'm going. That smile is great. That kid's so cute. I wonder if these kids are gonna do a reunion in 2023. Hmm. Family. Exactly. Keep your kids' movies family friendly, Disney and Pixar. Stop trying to put adult agendas in a kids' movie. They don't need to know what gayness is because they don't know what that they don't care. I'm sorry, but you can't preach about adult situations or themes to children. It just doesn't work. When I was a kid, I didn't even know what a homosexual was. So take that for what you will. But yeah, it's not being biased. It's just, it's true. Kids don't care about relationships, especially those kind of relationships. Here we go, the end. 6 months later, yeah, about a half a year later. Yeah, now she's a crossing guard. Yeah, see, the villain got her comeuppance. There's another Michael Jackson song. It's a lot more kids in this one, and the adults are there too with them. BC, easiest 1, 2, 3. Roll with me, ABC. 1, 2, 3, baby, you and me. Dinosaur toy. Because the kids, when I saw Space Jam and Space Jam: A New Legacy, the kids were clapping at the end. They didn't care about racism or gay stuff or sexuality. No, they don't care about that. They want to be entertained, and they were. I know. I was there. I witnessed it, and I don't even have kids yet. Loser, sir, loser is a great stunt. Watch. Bonsai. Oh, his ribs are broken. Yeah, he's definitely something's broken. ABC 1, 2, 3, baby, you and me. And Eddie Murphy's still funny to me. Just seeing his old stuff cracked me up. Yeah, there's the bees, not the bees. Ah, my eyes. I love that. That's great. Yeah, this is about the bees meme before the Wicker Man came out in 2006. Speaking of Eddie Murphy, Metro is his most underrated. I'm going to watch that. I'm going to try to watch that. I have a next week. My brother's going to be back at work, so I'll be able to see more movies. I guarantee you. That was Daddy Daycare, guys. Well, Salvatore, because you were the only one to watch this. This is the in memory of Jack Brodsky. Yeah, rest in peace, Jack Brodsky. And this is the gag reel, so I'll leave it. Yeah, Layla are serious, Kelly. Yeah, Kamani Griffin is Ben. Yeah, it's a big cast. Cheap Trick. Yeah, there was a group that got to sing. Eddie Murphy gets more serious in that one. He played a much different character. Yeah, they called it the real Beverly Hills Cop 3. I heard he's going to do a fourth one on Netflix or something. I hope it gets made because it's been so long since the third one. So this gag reel's fun. I'll stop it after that. Yeah, really killing me. Dresser for Mr. Murphy. Hairstylist for Mr. Murphy, but Eddie Murphy had the same haircut for the whole movie. And there's no British people in this movie. See, a comedy that was just American and didn't have to resort to that. Nowadays, they have to throw Brits in every comedy, and it's just lame. In She-Hulk, we didn't need a British chick as a villain. Like he looks, he breaks the fourth wall. Yeah, this is the last scene. Yeah, after this scene, he breaks the fourth wall. What's so funny is that you're cute. Yeah, well, that was the movie. I'm glad I finally did it. And, if Little Sims wants to see this, he can see this later. And Josh, I'll share this with you on Facebook. I know you're asleep right now. I'll just share it and you can watch it later. This was fun. I love this movie. I think it's one of the Eddie Murphy's underrated kids' films. Because after this, he did Haunted Mansion, and that wasn't good. They're rebooting that with a new cast. I'm awake. Yeah, it's fine, Salvatore. Thanks for joining me, man. Because I needed, I didn't want to just talk to myself, but it's fine. Commentaries are sometimes people show up when you least expect it. But that was good that you did. Thanks for watching this with me. Well, you got to hear me my thoughts on it. Thanks for watching, and I'll try to review some of those movies that you mentioned. It's a lot. I have a lot on my plate next week. But thanks for those recommendations, and I will see you guys in the next one. My next live stream will be next week in a couple days. I just need time to recharge. So, peace.